What's for dinner? At my house, I'm making a garden fresh marinara with all the tomatoes coming on right now. It's fun to use them up and make some fun food. I've got a tablespoon of butter already melted in my pan. I'm going to do probably an eighth of a cup of onion in here. I got it chopped really fine. My family doesn't do well with big chunks of onion, so I have one of those little Pampered Chef choppers that just chop it right up, and you're gonna cook that down a little bit, and I'm gonna throw a teaspoon of garlic in with it just to get the raw onion garlic flavor out. And I'm gonna let that cook and turn it down for just a second. And I've got my tomatoes, fresh picked from the garden. I just dropped them in some boiling water so that the skin would come right off. So that once you boil them for a couple of seconds, that comes off. And I'm just gonna kind of cut these into my pan, and I'll let them cook down as much as they can. And then maybe at the end, you can always throw an immersion blender in it if you like your spaghetti stuff. If you don't like the chunks and stuff in it, immersion blenders are great. So I'm just going to go through and add all these tomatoes from our garden. And if you don't have tomatoes from your garden, I use canned tomatoes all the time with this. I usually do with this much, at least a quart and a half. To this, I'm going to finish my tomatoes. That's not all the tomatoes I'm putting in. This is a teaspoon of garlic salt that's going to go in here. And this is a tablespoon each of oregano, basil, and Italian seasoning. And I'm just going to keep adding all the tomatoes, cook this down. You're going to need to let it simmer for at least 30 minutes just to try and get all the tomatoes to kind of cook down a little bit. And like I said, if you don't like the chunks, throw it in a blender, get a potato smasher out. Immersion blenders are great. So this makes a really good salt or marinara. If you like it a little sweeter, you can always throw a little bit of sugar, a couple of tablespoons of sugar or a teaspoon of sugar or whatever, however sweet level you like it. But that's what I'm making at my house. Let me know what you're having for dinner, recipes if you've got them, and I will be back tomorrow with what's for dinner.